Morning, even afternoon, we got a banger for y'all today, baby. Got a video from my buddy Jev here. As always, his YouTube's in the description. Go check out Jev, man. Recently, Mw2 Remastered has kind of been sweeping the internet, taking over. It's all I see everywhere, and I was curious what Jev thought about it specifically. In my opinion, Jev is A, one of the founding fathers of Call of Duty content creation, and B, when it comes to multiplayer videos that I am watching, I'm always watching Jev. So I was curious what he thought about the remastered version. Hope y'all enjoy this, man. Let me know what y'all are thinking in the comments section. If you do, hit the like, hit the sub. Most importantly, be sure to tell somebody you love them. I'll catch you in the next one. All right, so obviously I uploaded my own video playing this, but I'm kind of curious what Jev thought about it. By the way, I just gotta say, bro, he just fried. Yeah, he's so much better than me. I mean, to be fair, these are bots. This is Jev's stomping grounds, bro. Bro, that intervention sound, I don't think there's a better sound in gaming, bro. Truly. Look at him, dude. Now, you gotta keep in mind, obviously, these are all bots, but it's still just like so nostalgic to see. The intervention really was great at barrel stuffing. Like, you could barrel stuff it really well. That was a nice little montage Jev edited there.
What's going on, guys? It's Jev,
hey, Jev.
And welcome to
I'm curious what he thinks about it.
Remastered multiplayer. It's been a long time coming. I'm here over on the H2M mod, not to be confused with the SM2 mod. It's a completely different mod. This mod in itself requires you to have a copy of Modern Warfare Remastered. This mod,
which as of when I'm filming this now, so originally it was number 3, but apparently it's number 2 on Steam right now. With the potential. I mean, the game's not even out yet. As when I'm recording this, I'm sure that game will be number 1 on Steam.
Overall, is one of the most impressive mods I have seen so far out of all of the other modded servers and clients that I have played for all of the older Call of Duties. This one is one of, if not the most impressive. So like the H1 mod, which is a client that hosted modded Modern Warfare Remastered multiplayer and other modes and customization and stuff like that. I made a few videos on that. I was having a good time. But now we have the H2M mod, it's a Modern Warfare 2 Remastered mod / client. This whole system, from what I understand, is built off of the back of the Modern Warfare Remastered engine, but is also using updated models and mechanics and stuff from the Modern Warfare 2 Remastered campaign. Now,
one thing I love about watching Jev and reacting to him is he knows so much more about stuff than me. Like, I just kind of took this with face value. Whips installed it, and I was like, let's just go play it, right? Like, Jev knows the backstory of it, you know?
While the Modern Warfare 2 campaign remaster thing was really cool and it was well done, we never got the multiplayer for it, and this is where the devs came in. Shout out to them for giving me early access to this at the moment. At the moment, I can only play with bots as the servers aren't up. The servers will be going up and be public on the 16th, so 5 days from now. So we'll play some private matches out. You guys saw just from like that little montage or whatever, it is so beautiful, it's so crispy. Yeah, there are clips on bots or whatever, but that's all I could get, and man, it feels so familiar. So the menus, it looks a lot like Modern Warfare Remastered, MWR, which I loved, by the way. So the ARs, we got the M4, FAMAS, SCAR H, TAR-21, the FAL, M16, ACR,
I didn't see that when I was looking.
At the MP5K, the good old classic UMP, Vector, P90, Mini Uzi, and the 74U, all with these nice crispy models. For the sniper rifles, we got the Intervention, the Barrett 50 cal, the Mw2 the M21, and the M40A3. We do have a couple weapons from COD 4.
I was gonna say that's COD 4, right? The M40A3.
Remastered, the classics have to have the M40 in there just because. LMGs, we got the LSW, RPD, MG4, HBAR, and the M240. Secondaries, we got the classic machine pistols. People would run around with the dual Glocks, just shred people with them. The dual Rafikas do the same thing. TMP shotguns, we got the Spaz 12, AA12 Striker, Rangers, W1200, M1014, and then of course the Model 1887. Handguns, we got the USP, Magnum, M9, M19, and the Deagle. We got the typical launchers in here that we all know and love, and then we also have some melee weapons that obviously were not there before.
Right,
we have the hatchet,
new, right?
The sickle, the shovel, the ice pick, and the karambit. As you can see, we got all the classic perks in here: Marathon Pro, Sleight of Hand, Scavenger, Bling, One Man Army, which by the way, I heard that One Man Army was actually fixed fixed in this whole thing. Modern Warfare 2 as a multiplayer was plagued.
That was the one thing I knew.
Plagued with so many exploits, and every time you joined the lobby, you would hope that people just are simply not doing it. One-man army YouTube's being definitely one of the big ones. Also, note here, when the game releases, typically on these clients, you would be able to just enter some kind of command that basically unlocks all for you. You would open up the command prompt and then type whatever. Typically, you would be able to just unlock all. At the moment, I have a lot of things unlocked because it's just the early thing. They gave me access to it, but on the 16th, when this fully releases, so I have to reiterate here, it requires a copy of Modern Warfare Remastered. I bought it over on Steam. At the moment, I think there's actually a sale as well. It's like 20 bucks. On that day, there will not be an unlock all, and there is also a camo grind. So we can see here, we just require some headshots or whatever. I don't know if these are like the final counts for all the challenges or whatever. I don't know if these are like the set number or whatever overall for the full release, but you can see here, there's multiple tabs here for camos, and they all have challenges on them. This one is for headshots. If you unlock all gold camos for all snipers, you end up getting diamond. And then if you unlock 7 diamond camos, you end up unlocking toxic waste. A lot of people, when they ended up seeing gameplay of this, they were thinking that this was exclusion zone from MWR, but it's not. It is its own camo. We got all the solid camos in here, super clean black camo, lots of other colors in here, white, pink, purple, orange, light pink. Then we got the polyatomic
colors
camos
look really
with a bunch
good.
of different colors. Then we have elemental, which are all animated, by the way. We have the gas, lava, water, fire, ice. Final one, we have storm. Then we go over to the bonus camos. We have one called
Doomsday
Nuclear
looks
Blue,
sick.
which basically whenever you get a tactical nuke, you'll be able to unlock this camo. Then the next one, we have Nuclear Red. If you get 3 nukes, you unlock Nuclear Red. And if you get 5 tactical nukes, you unlock Doomsday. Super cool, super clean camos. Just run a game over on Rust. Also, at the moment, I'm keeping my FOV down. Obviously, on PC, you can
he put the new camos on. I wish I did in the first video I did.
Whenever I'm ADSing here, you can see on the outside that it's a 3D scope. It's a 3D render scope from the more recent Call of Duties. But there's actually a setting where you're able to turn on the 2D scopes. So if you want the classic thing where you get the black scope around, you can turn that on and off. The maps also have updated lighting on them, so they feel super fresh, which will be nice too whenever you're trying to, like, you know, camo grind and you're looking at all these maps and stuff. Also, again, people keep talking about aim assist being stronger on the more recent Call of Duties. I'm telling you right now, it was way stronger back then. This shit is also like riding a bike. It feels so good. Swap over to the 50 cal. Let's see how this feels. What's crazy is my FOV's on like 70 or some shit right now. I think the default is like 65. Also, I can't bring up the scoreboard right now because I'm using DS4 and I think I fucked it up somewhere, but you can see down in the kill feed all of these OG ass names. People known in the community. Got Jewel, that guy who camps, Operator Perry. I also have my own bot in the game as well. It's my old Xbox gamer tag, XJev. Also, on top of all the old maps getting new looks to them, all the maps that you can play on the game, you can play all of the original Mw2 2009 map, play all of the MWR, the COD 4 maps, and on top of that, they have this whole new category you can play on MW2 campaign mission map. They are MW2 2009 campaign mission maps designed for multiplayer. My game might crash when I back out of this, but we'll see. Hopefully it'll be fixed by the time the full game comes out, but I've been crashing whenever I left the lobbies, so it didn't crash. Nice. Yeah, so we could go over here, look at the map. So you can see here, we got all the MW2 2009 maps in here, right? We have all the MWR maps in here, right? They look beautiful.
I didn't
super
even
crispy.
see that.
Love MWR. Super underrated. A lot of people don't mention it enough. So we have the tab on the left, this tab on the right, but then there's a tab right here in the middle. MW2 campaign remastered maps. We have Airport, which is you know, no Russian. This is the no Russian map designed for multiplayer. We got Blizzard here, which also has some like environmental effects where sometimes the map will be in a complete
I didn't even see this. This is
difficult
why I
to
love
see each
watching
other.
Jeff's
We have
videos, man,
Contingency,
and checking them
I
out.
think that one map where you keep calling in like Predator.
Blizzard kind of looked like Summit a little bit.
130, I can't remember. I remember being up on that
It's just
helipad,
snow.
controlling some shit.
There's a
defending
gulag map?
something. We got DC burning, the classic dump site. I remember running through here and a ton of different, you know, enemies and shit all around the corners and everything. Super annoying part of the game when you're playing on veteran anyway. We got the gulag, the oil rig, and we have Safe House, which is basically like a campaign version of Estate. Whiskey Hotel. Yeah, you get the gist of it. At the moment, I don't think I can play bots on the campaign maps, but oh yeah, also I forgot there's an inspect for everything as well, by the way.
I didn't know there was an inspect button.
Inspect, got the M40, that inspect, the Scar.
Those camos are so sleek.
Dude,
Wow, Scar sounds so good. Yeah, I literally said the same thing.
Shit too. It's like, it's weird. It should be more jarring, but it's just not. I have the graphics maxed out and everything, and I'm still getting 400, 500 FPS. A ton of settings, a bunch of customization. This is what we needed from Activision at some point. It's been rumored for quite some time that they did actually complete a Modern Warfare Remastered multiplayer.
They didn't release it though,
but
right?
they were afraid that it was going to somehow divide the
which is this is so stupid, this point. Like what Jeff is saying, I don't know why. It's like what Jeff is saying is basically they thought it was going to divide the community, but at the same time it's like in my head you still have the community playing something that they love, even if it let's say it does split it. I guess you know what it probably comes down to? I just thought of this. I wonder if it's because in MW2 Remastered, there's probably not going to be camos and stuff, right? And they probably want all of us on MW3 because that's where the store is. I wonder if it's as simple as that.
Player base if they were to ever release it. Some are thinking that they're saving it for a rainy day. If they end up doing a release that ends up being so fucking terrible that they have to bundle it together like they did with Infinite Warfare. But I really don't foresee a situation like that happening. I really don't think we'll ever see an official MW2 remastered release.
We got this.
I just don't see it. Just seeing pro perks and everything as well, it's so cool. Even the recoil feels so familiar overall. I'm happy that this is coming out soon. I wish it was out a little bit sooner. I'm happy that I can play it right now, but in terms of like the servers being on anyway. Because that would give me something to do until Black Myth Wukong. Then Wukong will just go right into the Black Ops 6 stuff. It's crazy too because I play on a much lower sensitivity on the other games. I've adjusted over the years because I did a lot of the camo grinding and shit. Playing on like a super high sensitivity with all of these different, you know, full autos and shit. Usually I was playing on a higher sensitivity for snipers specifically because that's all I was using. And at the time you couldn't adjust the in-scope sensitivity or anything. So I had to crank it in order to get the good ADS sensitivity that I wanted. So now my general sensitivity is lower on the newer Call of Duties, but my in-scope sensitivity is still matched to how it is on this game. Or at least close to it. I also didn't play on tactical back then either because I didn't have the paddles on a controller or anything at the time. It's just all claw. I'm still claw, but I'm also using paddle. But yeah, you guys get the gist of it. This mod is super cool, super clean, super excited to be able to play it whenever it comes out fully. Again, thank you to the devs to allow me to have early access to this. It's super cool. I had no idea that it was this close to releasing. I saw some
didn't know that either.
Stuff, probably like a year or so ago, but it's almost here. So if you guys want some more Modern Warfare Remastered multiplayer and you want me to play this whenever it comes out fully, let me know down in the comment section and by leaving a like.
I'm curious how many likes that video have. Almost 30,000, bro. And that video got 500,000 views in a day as of what I'm looking at that for Jev. I mean, obviously, I think it goes without saying that that game is not just a nostalgia thing. I think genuinely it's a better multiplayer experience than what we have now. And I mean, based on what Jeff's saying, you can see he really enjoys it too, man. It's very interesting how it's like, you know, that game came out, I think I was 18, literally. So that's 14 years ago. I gotta look, hang on, let me actually do some, when did MW2? 2009, I was 19 years old, bro. So that's literally 10 would be 29, 14. I think it is 14 years ago. I can't do math good. I mean, it's like we were playing that 14 years ago. And in those 14 years, I feel like it has gone so I don't even know, bro. It's like not that at all, which is very interesting because everyone loved that. Everybody. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's nostalgia. I'm going to continue to look at it myself, but I was curious what Jev thought about it. And now, you know, obviously, I'm just kind of curious to see just how the community, what the feedback is, because who knows, dude? I mean, and also I said this in my first video, I am curious, like, if Activision, can they pursue any legal action on these devs? That was a thought I had too, right? Because it's like they're re-releasing COD Remastered, so it's like I don't know. It's an interesting thought I have too, but I know Jeff. I saw all the camos and I was like, Jeff's gonna love all the new stuff too, bro. I love it.